Hello and welcome to the EMS Officer Exchange, where we collaborate and engage with EMS officers worldwide. My name is Orlando Dominguez. Well, as an EMS officer myself, I know this position can be a bit challenging. So one of the things that I wanted to do is to share some of the lessons learned that I have acquired throughout my many years of experience as an EMS officer and share them with those individuals that are thinking about going down the EMS officer path or have been recently promoted to the EMS officer position. So the goal for the EMS Officer Exchange is pretty simple. Number one is to provide and share bite-sized, small-sized pieces of information that all of you watching can go ahead and absorb it, take it in, and hopefully not only find it beneficial, but applicable to use, right away. And I know time is of the essence, and that's why I stress bite-sized pieces of information. Number two, discuss some of the intricacies that go along with the role of the EMS officer. Sometimes we're promoted to these positions and then realize that, wow, I really didn't think that this was part of the responsibility that goes along with this position. And sometimes it may not be obvious, when you're standing around or thinking about going for a certain role, especially we're talking about the EMS officer. So those are the little hidden nuggets, those little intricacies that I want to share with you so you can be better prepared. Once you go into the position and hopefully you'll be promoted, that you can say, okay, well, I know that this is part of it, although it might not be obvious to many. And lastly, to serve as a motivational and informational platform for those that are thinking about becoming an EMS officer or those that have been recently promoted to one. Our core theme is going to center around what I call the 5 key business priorities. And that is focusing on your people, having strategic objectives defined, learning objectives, financial objectives, and also cultivating and really fostering, promoting the importance of having a culture of quality. These 5 topics we'll discuss more in detail with future segments. All right. With every segment, I promise that we'll leave you with a leadership message. And today is nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. And that's by Abraham Lincoln. Also, a lot of the information that we're going to be sharing and discussing comes straight out of the EMS Supervisor Principles in Practice, and full disclosure, I was the author. And also, a lot of the information or some of the topics that center around these 5 key business priorities, I also share with them in my bi-monthly EMSworld.com column, which is titled From the Officer's Desk, and I certainly hope that you go ahead and check it out online. So if you'd like to go ahead and follow us on social media, you can follow us at the EMS Officer or at the EMS Officer Exchange, EX, or on Instagram, the EMS Officer, as well as the EMS Officer Exchange. We want to thank you so much for being part of this. We want you to be safe. Thank you for your service, and we certainly look forward to seeing you on our next segment. You guys take care. Be safe.